Hello and welcome to my Swain guide. Swain is one of my most favourite characters in this game, so I will very much enjoy making this guide. So let's get right into it. This is a 5s pre-made. I'm with 4 of my mates, obviously, and well, we've decided that I'm going to take top because top solo, of course, because we've got Elise in the jungle, and Swain has already shown himself as mid, so I've said I don't want to mirror because I don't enjoy mirrors, especially as Swain, since it's just I'll throw a dot at you, you throw one at me. So I've taken solo top, so that's that. Let's talk about runes. Now runes, I've taken magic penetration reds just for the pure reason I want to hit hard early and I want that to stay through the whole game. Yellows, I've taken greater seal of clarity, which is mana per 5 per level. Now these can obviously be changed out for, say, you want some armor or some greater seal of replenishments, which is mana per 5 seconds, just flat. Now for blues, I've taken greater glyph of potency, which is just pure AP, just flat AP, which is just for the early game. Basically, you could change that out for anything you want, really, but that's just personal preference, as I say. Now for my quintessences, I've taken greater quintessences of fortitude, which gives me flat HP. And there's the Mordekaiser reconnecting. Yes, which is flat HP, so you can see I'm on 532 HP, which is very good for early game, I'd say. No, they are runes, and you can't really change them. If you want it to work early, they are your runes. So I thought I'd do more damage there at level 2, but obviously you can see I didn't. Okay, let's talk about the Masteries. Masteries is simple caster AP, which is 9-0-21. So you go down the 9 and stop at the 15% spell penetration. And then obviously the 21 is to gain the 4% XP gain, you know, the flash cooldown, the summoner reduced cooldowns from the end of the line, and you know, just mana and that sort of thing. Okay, let's talk about the summoner spells that I take. You can see I've taken here Flash and Ignite. Now Flash, as you know, I love Flash and will not go without a Flash. Ignite is just for the pure reason that I work on debuffs that do damage over time, so you can see how Ignite complements these. Now two abilities that I would say I have played with in the past, tested them, and they do work, is Teleport. Obviously fantastic if you're soloing top, then you can just, oh crap, I'm low HP, I'll just go back and then come straight back for the battle. Really benefits you, especially if they're hitting you hard. Now Clarity is the second one, since this guy's quite intense on mana, and if you don't have the mana runes or you're terrible at last hitting, then Clarity is not a bad move to take. Okay, that's the setup that I go in before game. Let's talk about his abilities. So you saw me first take Torment. Torment is a simple dot. You hit it on the target, it does damage over time, so at the moment you can see it's 115 at level 2. And then the thing is, it's an opener. It increases damage you do by 11%. So if you can open with that, then fantastic. But most likely you'll see me open with a never move. I'll talk about that in a second. So although a good thing to note is, if you put it on a target after, it will increase the damage of your dots continuing through.
An enemy has been slain.
So you can see I'm getting hit quite hard here. They're really putting some pressure on me. So I just put on my 2 dots on Mordekaiser. Kind of fail there. So you can see I'm completely oom now. So I've called for Lee Sin to show himself. So let's take the camera into my control. Let's see if we can make something happen here. So if you see me explain Torment, so you see that they've gone straight for me here. Mordekaiser goes down instantly. Almost instantly. I tried to pick up a kill here, but it's just, I couldn't. Which is fine. 1 for 0 is absolutely fine. Okay, so continuing with spells, I've talked about Torment. It's a dot over time and increases your damage for the current dots. You see at level 3 it's also increased damage by 14% now. Now let's talk about his Q, which you will most likely level second, which is Decrepify, which you put a Raven on that target from your current position, and it does damage over time and also slows them, which is, it really complements your Q. I mean your E, sorry. So that's your second dot, and then your Never Move, which is your W, which you may see me trying like, yes, that's my Never Move, failed to hit anyone, but you saw the actual animation for it. Never Move puts an AoE circle on the ground, and after a short amount of time, it hits the target. So you can see Lee Sin going for a kill here. Picks one up, but just about flashes. I land a Never Move there. Gets away on 12 HP. Crazy luck. Okay, let's talk about his ultimate. Basically, it transforms you into a large Raven that looks epic, and it constantly does damage to, I think it's, yes, 3 targets around you. And all the damage it does, it heals you for half the amount. Now, the one thing to note about his ultimate is, for each second you maintain it, its mana cost goes up by 5. So it's best to use it in short bursts, like you will try and see me do. Okay, maybe you'll see it later anyway. Let's talk about the leveling of the skills. Now, I prefer to completely level. There it is there. So you fight off in a short burst, get some heals out, and then turn it off. I like to level Torment first, since it's the one that you'll constantly spam on a target if possible. And its damage is quite crazy, and also it complements your other abilities to do more damage anyway, which is fine. And then after that I will level Decrepify second, due to its sustained damage that you can again use. I only ever use Never Move for the snare, so I will go in leveling Torment, Decrepify, and then Never Move, and then Torment, Torment, Decrepify, Torment, Torment to level 5. And then obviously stick a point in your ultimate whenever you can. Shouldn't need to be said. Now, his passive is Carrion Renewal. I think I said that correctly. So here we go, pick up an easy kill there, takes 2 tower hits. Yeah, so every time you kill a target you gain mana back, and it's not a small amount, like say Cho'Gath's mana, it's quite a bit, like 17 mana is a fair amount. No, I asked for blue off him and he's just like, go for it man. So I take blue there, so then that basically means I can just have unlimited HP. But I go back to spend some gold, grab a tier. Let's talk about the build, shall we, while we get a chance. Now, there's 2 ways you can go about early game. You can go for a tier, an early tier, and grab some boots, or you can go straight for the Rod of Ages. But because I like to spam, because I'm solo, so I will be spamming a lot, I've taken a tier early, and I can really boost that up. And then obviously an explained sorcerer shoes. If you were against some crazy CC, you might take some Merc Treads, which is not a bad move. But because they've only gained, they've got a Never Move, a Vayne Stern, and a Yorick Slow, and obviously Acolyte's Pool. So now I'm an unbeatable beast with a blue buff, due to the fact of the blue buff, because my ultimate just basically cancels out the mana cost of it. So here I'm just trying to last hit, gain some more gold. We are all on Ventrilo, so calling SS really wasn't necessary in this game.
An enemy has been slain.
So the main thing about landing is just to really put it on the edge so you don't move. So here we go. I don't think I'll pick up a kill here, but no, he flashes, so Either way. But since this is a recording, I can't show you how I land them, but it's quite easy. I mean, that is quite obviously easy. So here we go, I'm putting points in Decrepify now. So I'm currently quite farmed and deadly. So Acolyte's showing herself. I just throw down some damage on her. Miss that, and she actually picks up a kill here because I play badly. Oh no, I don't actually. I think do I pick it up? No, that was a bit silly of Acolyte to stay there, to be honest, but what can we say?
Unstoppable.
Lee Sin's having fun in this game, I think. So Mordecai has shown himself. I've lost my blue buff, so I'm taking heavy damage. Oh, that's Mordecai's, and that's what he does. Okay, so you can see my build, where my build's going here. I've taken a blasting one just for the extra AP. I may go for a Rod of Ages, but at this point I'm in time not too sure. I could take a Death Cap if I really wanted to.
An enemy has been slain.
So at the moment I'm playing the farming game. Lee Sin knows that I'm going to take blue if it appears. So blue's up. He started on it for me.
An enemy has been slain.
So I want to see if I can pick up a kill here. Now, I'm convinced I had lag right there, but everyone else is convinced it's just a shitty move. Because that was truly dire.
Dominating. An enemy has been slain.
So I go top to farm some more. Again, I have a fearsome blue.
An enemy has been slain.
So when a fight happens, the one thing you want to be looking for is to land your never move, to then go Torment, Decrepify, Ignite, and that's a kill. So it's Swain v Swain. I came out the top since I have a blue, although he did land his never move. Let's see how that Swain's built, shall we? So that Swain has gone for 2 Doran's rings. I never understood the Doran's ring combo. I've seen it happen on Nunu and I've played it on Nunu, but it's the only character I can see it works, and that's only in lane. Oh well, clearly they know something I don't.
An ally has been slain.
So we've got to try and land the never move fail. He doesn't land his, but I drop Ignite and grab a kill, and Acolyte jumps on my face. So Acolyte's on my face, the main thing I need to do is land Decrepify. I mean, she flashes, I flash to land that and get a kill. Looked quite cool, but it was actually a bad flash since I was still in melee range.